Good morning. 3 minutes late today. I'm so. Okay, dogs just took out the music. Stay where you are. Let me see if I can fix it. Live. There we go. All right, dogs. Do you see how my morning's been going? It's Sunday. Ooh, Joey Luna, stop it right now. You were here for my best text so far. Kes, nice to see you. I know that you and Joey both appreciate the dog compound that is happening. Don't worry, they'll leave. It's Sunday. This is Milo. This is Gunner. We're doing barefoot cardio conditioning, which means barefoot. If you really like to wear shoes, you may certainly do so. If you're gonna wear socks, make sure that they have the sticky stuff on the bottom. Otherwise, just go barefoot or shoes. Hi, Tracy and Jane and Ari. Oh my gosh. I know, yes, Joe, I am late, but I was trying to get through the dog stuff and set up my tech, and yes, I'm late. That's just how it's gonna roll this Sunday morning in my living room. Terry's here, Steve's here. Good morning, everybody. So, all you need is not this dog toy. All you need is enough room to step forward, side, and back from wherever you are standing. Which is, hey, Joe, you're doing this. Oh, you're doing this in place of church. Well, this is going to be like church. Wait till you do this with me. Joey and I used to teach together 1,000 years ago at a place in West Hollywood, teaching step. What a great time we had. And now he's traveling the globe with some fantastic business, which I don't have all the details of. The only prop you may or may not need, yes, I'm happy that you're here too, Terry. I've missed you. And you got to see your dog. Is something that looks like this. This is a yoga block. If you don't have one of these, you can always use the thick book, or if you want to use a dumbbell like on its side, you can use that. It's really only in our last interval of cardio, and it's only, we get into Warrior 3, and it's only if you prefer to put your hands here and not on the floor. Hi, Ellen and Pamela. So you guys decide. If you are going to use one of these props, I would set it over to your right. That's the first place that we'll encounter it, but far out over the way. Oh, good Lord. There's a dog eating something on my mat. All right, what else do you want to have? A couple of towels. I keep 2 because I get super sweaty, and I want to use one for my face and one for my mat at the end. So I'm also going to place one of my towels over near that block, because when we get over there, it's going to be pretty sweaty. Other than that, thank you to everyone who's been able to throw a donation in my Venmo or my PayPal. I really appreciate it. I know a lot of you or many of you are still under or unemployed, so don't worry about it. Just show up, stay fit. You want to be able to fit through your door when you are allowed to go to work. So you're here, and yes, hard workout today. If you're dealing with any kind of an injury, make sure that you stay with the first or second level of all the intervals that I do. They're going to grow. A lot of them will have 3 and 4 levels. You stay at whatever level works for you. If you have seen a doctor for an injury, and you make sure that you've been approved to come back and do this, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. And lastly, if you are doing this after the fact on my YouTube fitness channel, thank you for subscribing and sharing and telling a friend about that. If you're watching this in my IGTV and you're wondering how to get to the YouTube fitness channel, there's a link in my Instagram bio that will take you directly there. So, for the other days, Pamela, your body bar, I use a 12-pound, but feel free to use a 9-pound or a 15 or whatever you have. But I work with a 12, but for a long time I worked with a 9. All right, I have a hidden water over by the leg of my piano because the dogs will knock it over, but I do suggest having a beverage of some sort nearby. Water in a fancy wine glass. Makes you feel like you're at a party. All right, let's start this. You'll stand near the front edge of wherever you're working. Let me move this out of our way. You want to make sure that you have space on the sides and in front and back. Hips under your shoulders, knees track the same direction as your toes to sink your hips. Palms together, shoulders down and back. You can wiggle your toes because your weight's in the middle of your feet. Pressing your palms together here. Maybe you lift your heels up and then lower. Do that again. Lift your heels up and then lower. One more time. Lift your heels up, belly button pulls in towards your spine. From here, push down through your feet to come up. Bring your feet parallel under your hips. Both arms come up. You'll fold just a little bit at the hips. Place your fingers, tuck your hips to round up. Then press your palms towards me and tuck your hips again and come back up. Do it again. Fold, lace, round. Press your palms towards me, tuck your hips. Come up slightly faster so you'll fold, lift, press. Come up, do it again. Fold, up, press. One more time, fold, up, tuck. This time, hang in a fold, maybe grab your elbows. Maybe let your hands fall to the floor. Either way, your knees are slightly bent. You'll try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee, sitting into your left hip. Change sides, straighten your right leg and bend your left knee, sitting into your right hip. Make sure you can wiggle your toes. Then bend both knees. Let your head hang. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll, one bone at a time. When you're all the way up, roll your shoulders down and back. Make sure you can wiggle your knees. 3, 2, both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Fold, elbows over to the floor. Tailbone lifts up, unroll. Let's do that one more time. I see the dogs have left some dog slobber behind me on my mat. That's always a good time. 3, 2, left arm comes up. Bend your knees as you reach to the right. Come back up, other way. Bend your knees, reach to your left. And up, do that again. Reach over. Keep your chest lifted once more slowly. 1, 2, and up. Single count. So you'll bend, up, bend. Once more each way. Then both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Bend both knees far enough to get your hands to the floor. Step your feet back to a downward facing dog. That's your tailbone lifting up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your heels pressing into the floor. Your palms pressing into the floor. If you're new to this, it just looks like an upside down V. From here, you'll lower your hips to any plank. Hands underneath your shoulders. Maybe your knees find the floor, maybe not. And lift your tailbone up to a down dog. Pressing your heels into the floor. Pulling your belly button in towards your spine. And breathing all the way in and all the way out. Lower your hips for 2. 1, 2. Come back up for 2 again. Lower for 2. Push down. Last time, hold your down dog. Both heels lift up together and lower. Lift and lower. We'll do 4 more just like that. So it's 4, press. 3, I feel like this music's gonna get really loud. And hold your down dog while I make a little adjustment. From your down dog, shift your weight over to your right hand and foot. And bring your left leg up only until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog here. You can stay right here or lower your hips and bring your left knee into your chest. If you came down here, you can hold or give your knee a little pulse right into your chest. Pushing the floor away from you. 3, 2, come back up to your 3-legged dog. Then both feet to the floor. Find your down dog in the middle. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then shift your weight over to your left hand and foot. Bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. Now again, you can stay here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your three-legged dog where you can stay, or you can lower your hips and bring your right knee into your chest. You can hold here or give it a little pulse. So there's lots of places you can hold along the way. 4, 3, back to your three-legged dog. Pressing your chest through your shoulders, both feet to the floor in your down dog. Now lower your hips to plank. Now here, knees down or up. Either way, try to bring your right leg up next to your right hand. So your back knee can be on the floor or it can be up. Either way, you can try to bring your hand up to your knee. From here, maybe you reach up to the ceiling. So any of these positions in any combination will work. Make sure you can wiggle your right toes, both hands to the floor. Engage your core so you can step back to plank. Let's rehearse it on the left. Step forward. Maybe your back knee is on the floor. Maybe you touch your knee. Maybe you reach up towards the ceiling. Make sure you can wiggle your toes on your left foot. Both hands to the floor. Engage your core in any position to step to plank. All right, let's try it up tempo here. Step forward, reach or touch your knee back to plank. So you can go in any tempo and any combination of these positions. Remember, all you're trying to do is to build some heat and get a little flexibility going in your body. This format that I'm doing today requires a lot of this stuff at the same time. So it'll be flexibility, strength, and cardio, muscular endurance, all that stuff put together. So our last one, hold any plank. If your knees are still up, put them down. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Child's pose here. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. From here, round up and find your modified plank. So that's knees on the floor, shoulders away from your ears by pushing the floor away from you. You can stay here or bend your elbows a little bit or a little bit more or very close to the floor. Either way, push the floor away from you and hips to your heels. So that's our pattern. We'll make it flow. From here, round up and hold or bend. Child's pose again. Round up, hold or bend. Do it again, round, hold or bend. We'll go twice more after this one. Round up, round, hold or bend. This time come all the way down to the floor. Hands stay at the side of your chest. Right leg lifts up from the hip and left. So you can work right here, or you can press up and rotate back behind you. Press and rotate. 2 more. Then press your chest up. Take your hips back to your heels. Child's pose here. Then round your back up to find your modified plank. Tuck your toes when you get there. Push down. Find your down dog. Bring your knees back to the floor. Release your feet. Hips to your heels. Let's make all that flow together. Round up from here. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Bring your knees down, child's pose. Do it again, round up, down dog. Push down, lower your knees, child's pose. Let's do it again, round up for 2, push down for 2. Let's go one more time. Round up, 1, 2, push down. Lower your knees. This time, modified plank and hold it here. Push the floor away from you as you tuck your toes and maybe you lift your knees. You don't have to. Either way, right hand to the middle, rotate to a side plank. Wrists underneath your shoulder. Maybe your right knee finds the floor. Either way, your top arm reaches over towards me and up, lace it underneath your bottom arm. Single count to me and under. Do it again, towards me, under, last time. And then hold your side plank. Come back to the center, knees down or not. Pushing the floor away from you. Left hand to the middle. And rotate to your side plank. Maybe your left knee finds the floor. Top arm reaches over towards knee. And up, links underneath. Then single counts from here. Towards knee and under. Remember, your wrist is under your shoulder. One more towards me and under. Hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank. Pushing the floor away. Lift your tailbone up to a down dog. Then walk your feet up towards your hands. Knees are bent. Let your head hang. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll your back. At the top, adjust your outfit. Little baby squats here. So your tailbone goes back to where the wall meets the floor behind you. You push down to the middle of your feet to come up. At the top, you squeeze your glutes without locking your knees. So it's never a knee lock. Alrighty, to be sort of warm, we're gonna use this first interval to really build the heat. This interval has lots of levels. Do not feel compelled to do every bit of every one. So pace yourself, shoulders down and back. One more. Now both arms come up, inhale, reach up, bend both knees so you get your hands to the floor. Step back to any plank. So you can start with your knees down. If you are, next progression is up. And you can practice that by going down and up. If you're already up, bring one knee in to the chest. And then the other. You can work here or slightly faster here. You can come in. Maybe double it up from here. So either way, your hands are under your shoulders. You're breathing all the way in and all the way out. I'm gonna go to medium speed. You can speed it up or slow it down. In 8, 7, breathing in and out, hold any plank here. Tailbone lifts up to a down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Tailbone lifts up. Slowly unroll. At the top, palms together, little squats here. We're doing that thing 2 more times. Shoulders down and back. Oh, Joey's on 2 devices. Joey, just wait. I'm teaching this class the way I like to play poker. Slow roll. By the end, he'll be like, what is happening? All right, both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Bend both knees, hands to the floor. Step back to any plank. Maybe you're on your knees and you come up and practice once you're up. Knees come in to the chest. Maybe slower than this, maybe faster than this. Maybe you mix it up. Maybe you go fast and then a little bit slower, then maybe fast. Hands underneath your shoulders. I'm mixing it up. Going forward medium and forward a quick. Up to you. Belly button pulling in towards your spine. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, hold any plank. Tailbone lifts up. Down dog. Walk your feet up. Forward fold, unroll. Palms together. Small recovery squats. We have 1 more set of that, then we should be nice and warm. If you're wearing a gadget, you can always glance down and check your heart rate. Otherwise, just see if you can talk. You should be able to, but not want to. 2 more before our next set. Both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Bend your knees, hands to the floor, step back. Find any plank. You know what to do, knees in or lift from the floor. Breathing in and out. Maybe speed it up. Hands underneath your shoulders. Belly button pulling in towards your spine. I'm going medium pace for 4, 3. Now I'm going to double it up. You have 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Hold the plank. Tailbone lift up. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Tailbone lift up. Unroll. At the top. Palms together. All right. Warm up and first intervals complete. Keep your squat. Grab a sip of water if you need it, or whatever you're drinking. I don't judge. You're in your own house. I hope. Arms up by your ears. So this is your move. This is your base. You can always come back here. If this starts to be too much for you, you can always come back here. Otherwise, half fold forward, reach up behind you, come up, squat twice. One more squat. Fold, reach up behind you, come up, squat twice. Last one, let's go slightly faster here. So fold, one squat. Fold here, one squat. Now, if you're ready, on your fold, you can lift your heels up. Right here, up, squat, do it again. Fold, up, squat. Remember, you don't have to do every level. It's not a contest. Unless you have a side bet with someone that I don't know about. That's on you. If you're lifting your heels, maybe you press through and get a little air. You don't have to. So fold, feet flat. Maybe you don't even fold. It's up to you. Fold or not. Lift your heels or jump. Just 2 more to go. Last one. Hold your squat. Hold. Can you wiggle your toes? Make fists. Extend. Fists. Extend. 4 to go. Weight in the middle of your feet. Hold your hands in a fist. Press through your feet to come up. Squeeze your glutes. Try to lift your heels in balance. Palms together. Shoulders down. Lower your heels. Wiggle your toes and squat. Alrighty. Take a little step back to make sure you have room in front of you. We're going to travel forward, then out to the side. Make sure you're not going to run into anything or anyone. Left leg steps forward 1 time. Step. Right leg. So when you step forward, your back leg stays straight. You bend your front knee, then you push off of your front knee. Step, push. So it's not a traditional lunge. It's more of a lateral lunge, but not to the side. Don't worry, we'll get there. Let your arms go behind you, then circle behind. Circle behind. Circle. Do it again. Behind. Push off. Back leg stays straight. Back heel on the floor. Let's do 4 more like that. So 4. Press up. 3, 2, parallel squat. Keep that in your head. Make sure you have room beside you. I scoot back a little bit. Let's go slow motion, lateral lunge to your left. Step, press. I guess it's not really slow motion since this will be our tempo. And so it's step, same move, the inside leg, stay straight with the heel down. Arms go away from you, circle, think. Circle, you push off of your back leg. Do it again. Step, think, press. 2 more, then we'll go towards me. What we did in the beginning, step forward, other leg, step, press. 2 more, then out to your left side. Same move, but out to the side. Press, sink, press. Towards me, back leg stays straight, heel stays planted. 2 more, out to the side, right here. 4, 3, go again towards me. Left leg, bend, press. 2 more. Out to your left. Last set for 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. Palms together. Let your heart rate settle. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Can you wiggle your toes? Keep your squat, but take your feet wide. Toes stay towards me. Push down to the middle of your feet to come up. So this is your base move. You can always come back or even stay here. Up to you. We have arms here. Sink your hips, reach down and pull up. So reach, pull, like you're pulling something up from the floor. 4 more just like that. So your chest stays lifted, tailbone goes down. 1 more. Left leg diagonally back behind you, palms together. Press down to come up. Other way. Sink for 2 single counts here. So you sink, press down, come up. So this is your move. Option, right arm can reach behind you to the corner. Left arm. So you sink your hips, keeping your chest up. Eyeballs towards me, so you're not gonna collapse. Chest up. Feet wide, parallel squat. Sink your hips, reach down, pull up. 2 more. Squeeze your glutes. Left leg diagonally back for 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squats here. 4, push through the middle of your feet. 3, 1 more. Left leg diagonally back. Sink, push down, sink. 2 more. Feet wide parallel squats here. 4, push through. We'll go 1 more time through this. Left leg diagonally back here for 4. Chest up. Push down to come up. Wide parallel squats here. 4. Push down. 3. Last 2. At the top, you'll hold. Toes to the corners. Sink your hips. Hold here. Maybe lift your heels up. Maybe take your fingertips back to where the wall meets the floor behind you. Squeezing your lats. Make a fist maybe right here. Extend. Make a fist. 2 more. Hold your hands in a fist. Extend through your fingertips. Palms together. Thumbs at your chest. Lower your heels. Come up. Parallel squats right here. Sink. Push down to come up. Take a little step towards me. You want room behind you. After this next interval, that'll be our halfway point. Left leg, step back 1 time. Step back, other side. Oh, I forgot to mention what our after party will be today. I'm gonna do some stuff with dumbbells, upper body, sneak in a little core to go with it, and then of course, a deeper stretch. Maybe you sink your hips. If you're new to this and you're thinking, what in the world is the after party? Cross your forearms. It's after the class. I only do it live. I don't post it. It's just a little extra, just kind of stuff to really cool us down. Get a little extra work where we didn't have time. Maybe you pull back like a bow and arrow. Pull back, bow and arrow. You can work here. Or you can touch your knees here. Bow and arrow, touch, bow and arrow. Or you can stay coming to the cross. Either way, if you're touching your knees, last option, to sink your hips. If you sink your hips far enough, your fingertips can touch the floor. But the goal is to sink your hips. Touching the floor would just be a byproduct. So if you need to, come back to here, or even here, or even a step. As long as you're moving, you're in the right place. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and hold your chair pose squat. Wiggle your toes. Make a fist. Push to the floor to come up. Palms together in squat recovery. Alrighty, this is a good point. So grab a sip of water or towel off if you need it. I might do both. Let me grab my water. Now if you like to do a choreographed sip, always good. Take your sip on the way up. That way, probably not gonna choke. I'm gonna set it down. Alrighty, palms together, feet in the middle of your space, hips underneath your shoulders at the top. For 4, 3, squeezing your glutes at the top. Keep your squat feet just a little bit wider. So just slightly wider than your hips. Hold the top, make this, rotate right, right. This next interval has a lot of rotation in it. Slow it down, so it's knee lift, rotate. Try to keep your elbows in towards your body. Up tempo here. 4, 3, find your squats here. Let's work the other way, just the rotation to your left. So left, hips towards me, elbows in. For 4, 3, slow it down, knee lift comes up, rotate, step, rotate 2 more slowly. Now up tempo from here. 4, 3, plant your feet and squat. So that's half of it. And it will only be 1 rotation at a time. 2 more squats here. Shift your weight to your right leg, left leg sinks back behind you. And up, do it again. So it sinks and reaches, come up. Maybe you reach your right arm up. And back up here. Reach behind you, and up tempo from here. So it's down, down, and up. You can work here, if that's better. Just a squat here. We'll try that on the other side. We'll put it all together. Shift your weight to your left. Slow motion, right leg reaches back, and up. Maybe you rotate. Maybe you reach. Left arm up. Up tempo here, reach, fist, reach, 2 more. Last one, squats here. Alrighty. So we'll do 1 of each. 1 knee lift, rotate, 1 reach back. Maybe you rotate and reach your arm up. I'm not gonna start now because I missed my window. 2 more. Alright, your right knee comes up tempo twice. 1, reach back, same side. 1, 2, reach, up. 1, 2, reach, up. 1, 2, reach, up. 1, 2, reach, up. 1, 2, reach, do it again. 1, 2, reach, last time on this side. Center, just the squat. Sink, reach. Ooh. Give me a second. I'm gonna wipe all this crazy sweat off. Alrighty. Try the other side. Left leg comes up twice. 1, right leg goes back. Again. 1, 2, reach, up. 1, 2, reach, up. 1, 2, elbows stay at your sides. 1, 2, reach, again. 1, 2, we have twice more on this side. 1, 2, last time. 1, 2, hop or pedal. So you can pedal here or hop. Either way, shake your shoulders out. Pedal with 1 foot down or hop. For 4, 3, feet wide, toes towards knees, sink, push down. Alrighty, bring your feet underneath your hips. Make sure you have your sides clear and ready to go. Left leg, step out to the side and over your right. Toes stay towards me. Then maybe you sink your hips and squat. So sink, press, sink, again. Now you have your pattern Let's see. Can you slightly turn out and keep your chest up? Try that. Sink. Push against the floor. Cross your forearms over your head. Pull down like a bow and arrow, except you never have a bow and arrow over your head. Let's do 4 more like that. So you sink, press, sink. 2 more. And then feet parallel. Squat, touch your knees. Knuckles up. 2 more. We'll do it again. Step out left. Bow and arrow high. 4. Press. 3. 2. Parallel squat. Touch your knees. 4. 3. We'll do it again. Step left. Sink your hips. Chest stays up. And cross. Sink. Cross. Parallel squat. Touch your knees. 4. 3. Step out left. Again. So sink and cross. 2 more. And parallel squat right here for 4. 3. We'll do that one last time. Step out on your left right here for 4. Push down. 3. Push down. 2. Parallel squat. Touch your knees. 4. Press. 3. 2. Hop or pedal right here. Hop or pedal. 1 foot on the floor or both feet up. In 4, 3, feet wide, parallel squats. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Alrighty. Feet under your hips. Should be in the middle of your space. We'll work forward and back. Pushing down through the middle of your feet. Left leg steps towards me 1 time. Straight forward and back. So this time, your heels in the back pop up off the floor. So you step, heel pop, cross your arms, maybe open and cross. Open again. Open. Again. Now step back on your left. Arms still open, cross. Open, cross. So you sink your hips, chest up. 4 more like that. So 4, 3, 2, straight towards me. Back heel comes up. So lunge, press, lunge, press. Step back, sink your hips, chest stays up. Step, together, step. Do it 2 times towards me. Step left, straight forward. Now step back. Step, press. 1 more towards me. And back. Step back, uncross. Squat parallel, touch your knees. In 4, press down. 2 more. Then hop or pedal, right here. Hop or pedal. Either way, we'll step or jump to walk. So pedal, step or hop, jump. Arms finish up, left arm reaches down and up. Other way, hop or pedal right here. 4, 3, step or hop. 2, arms finish up. Left arm goes down and up. 2 more. And hop or pedal for 4, 3, 2, arms up. Left arm. You can lean or stay straight up. 2 more. We'll go 1 more time. Hop or pedal. 4, 3, 2, arms finish up. Left arm goes down and up. 2 more. Center, arms pull straight down. Pull, extend, make a fist. Maybe you crunch, reach, 4, 3, 2, hop or pedal here. Keep your shoulders out. You go 1 foot at a time for 4, 3, feet parallel squats. Check your heart rate. Too high? Can you still talk? You should be able to. We're in the middle. Clear sides. Left leg steps out. Keep your chest up. And right. Easy enough. Sink your hips. Push down to come up. So your toes turn out. Arms go out to 90 degrees and cross. Goalpost and cross. So sink, cross. Easy enough. 2 more. Hold it center. Elbows lift. Up, cross. Up. Maybe your heels lift as your elbows lift. Maybe you press through. Get a little air. Cross. Lift. 2 more. Let's do 2 more, just for the music. Last one, step out left, sink, goalpost, and cross. 2 more. Elbows lift, maybe your heels stay down, maybe they lift, maybe you jump. 2 more. Step out on your left and sink your hips to the right. Elbows lift, maybe you heel lift, maybe you jump, step left. So sink. Use all your time. Elbows, maybe heels up, maybe jump. Step out to your left. So sink, cross. Elbows lift. Last time, step out left. So sink, cross. Elbows and heels. Palms together. Squat. Push down. All right, now comes our long-awaited final interval. If you're using a prop, make sure it's over to your right. Feet wide, toes to the corners. Sink. This shirt hiking up. So cross your forearms. Seems to be a theme today. All right, so this is your base move. You can stay here the whole time or bring your arms out to a V, then cross your arms over, out to a V. Sink. Cross, up tempo if you're ready, cross, V. So you can work here, or if you're ready, heels lift as the arms cross in the middle. If you're heel lifting, maybe you press down, get a little air. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, left arm swings right, center, other way. So this is your pattern. Work here, or you can lean over and let your back leg lift up. Center, jump or not. So here, with a heel lift or jump. Left arm swings right here. 4, or stay up. You work here. Center, jump or not. So flat, heel lift or jump. Left arm swings right here. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. 4, 3, last one. Here it is, warrior 3 to your right. Putting your hands on your block or your book, or hands along the side of your body. Either way, flex your left foot. If your arms are up, make fists right here, extend, make fists. Twice more. And release. If your hands are up, bring your right hand either to your prop or to the floor. Everybody's gonna open their left hip, their left shoulder, extend your left fingertips. Bend your top knee and extend. Now try both knees. Bend for 2, extend. Maybe your top leg is low. Either way, single count. So bend, extend. You push down through your bottom leg. Let's do 4 more like this. So 4, press. 3, breathing in and out. 1 more. Hold your extension. Close your left hip and shoulder. Left toes to the floor, but keep the heel up. Close to your right leg. 2 counts to bend. So 1, 2, push down. Remember, you can be on any kind of prop here. Top or front leg comes in for 2 and extends anywhere behind you. Single counts if you're ready. bend, extend. The extension is wherever works for you. It does not have to be up and down. It can be out, low behind you. 2 more. And hold your last position. Bring your leg down. Step back to any kind of plank. So your knees can be down or up. If they're up, maybe you crouch back to plank. Back to plank. If you're working the crouch, let's make it a corkscrew. Take it to the back and center to the front. Center, back, center, front. Hold any plank. If your knees are down, work on them being up. Once they're up, you can step out and in slightly faster. I'm trying to adjust my towel so I don't slip. Maybe you make this a jumping jack. Belly button holds in for 4, 3, hold any plank, tailbone lifts up. Walk your feet up. If you're using a prop, grab it on the roll up. Whew. Hop or paddle here. Shake your shoulders out. Breathing in and out for 4, 3. Set your props down on the left. Whoa. Let me use mine for a second. Hop or pedal. It's been so long since I had a haircut. 4, 3, feet wide. Toes turned out. Let your heart rate settle. Give it a check. Can you talk? Do you not feel like it? So I've got like 4 ponytail holders in. My hair is like down to the length it was in the 80s. So there's no amount of ponytail holders that is going to corral it. So it's the best I can do. Sort of hanging out. Cross your forearms. Hips down to your shoulders. Ready to start the second side. Arms to a V. Cross over your head. Sink. Cross. We'll build it just like we did the other side. Up tempo when you're ready. Cross. V. Push into the middle of your feet. Maybe your heels lift. If they lift, maybe you get a little air. 1 more. Right arm swings left here. This is your move. Remember this? You can work here, or you can lean forward, back leg lifts. Either one will work. Center, jump or not here. Flat or heel lift, or maybe jump. Right arm swings left here. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. 4, 3, we have another set to do. Right arm swings left here. 4, 3, I hope we don't run out of music. 2, jump or not. 4, 3, 1 more. Warrior 3 to your left. Your hands on your prop. Or on the floor. Or alongside of your body. Flex your right foot. If your arms are up, make this right here. Extend. 2 more. And then if your arms are up, left hand, that's your back hand, either to your prop or the floor. Open your right hip, shoulder, and extend your right fingertips up. Try to bend your top knee. 1, 2, extend maybe both knees. Remember, this leg can be low or medium or high. Either way, single count. Feel bend, extend, bend, extend. Let's do 4 more. You're pushing down to the middle of your left foot to find your extension. And hold up. Close your right hip and shoulder. Hands to the floor. Right toes to the floor. Close to your left heel. Heel is up on the right. Bend, extend. Do it again. Bend for 2. Maybe your right knee comes into your chest. extends anywhere behind you. 1, 2, extend. Singles if you're ready. Bend. Push down to the middle of your foot. So try not to put a lot of weight in your hands. Keep that for your left leg. 2 more. Hold your last position wherever it is, toes to the floor. Step back, find any plank. Practice coming up. If you're on your knees, once you're up, you can crouch. Back to plank. Maybe you corkscrew to the back and plank. Corkscrew to the front, hips to plank. 2 more. And hold any plank. Once your knees are up, maybe you step out and in slowly. Out, out, in, maybe faster. Hands under your shoulders, maybe a jumping jack. Belly button pulls in. 3, 2, hold your plank. Tailbone lifts up. Walk your feet up. Tailbone up, unroll. Hop or paddle. Shake your shoulders out for 4, 3, 2, parallel squats. Whew, how's your heart rate doing? Check it if you're wearing a gadget. Even if you're wearing a gadget, make sure you can talk. Wiggle your toes. Both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Hands on your legs. Tuck your hips. Roll up. Let's do that again. Both arms come up. Hands on your legs, bend your knees, tuck your hips, round up, shoulders roll down and back. 3, 2, both arms reach up. And now take a little walk around, stand on your feet, grab a sip of whatever you're drinking. I was sweating one. Joey Luna, are you still with us? Did you make it? We're not done. We have to go to the floor. Oh my gosh, Joey Luna, do you miss our days of teaching step 4 or 5 times a day on all those risers? Cass used to take my step class, Pam took my step class. But Joey and I taught when there was only a studio, when there was no such thing as anything above like a YMCA gym. We were like in the original studio. Wait, Joey, did you do it? Okay, we're not done. Pam, Joey, don't leave. We're gonna do core. So I'm gonna turn to the side. I'm gonna put a towel down for core. I'm so sweaty. I know, Joey, don't you miss it? I miss it. If everybody had a step, maybe I'd set up a step, but do a step class. I'm not even sure I have one. Look at this raggedy towel. It is laundry day, the worst of ways. All right. So that's just for me, because I'm sweating my guts out. I'm gonna move this out of the frame. So no props for core. I know, don't you miss steps so much? Joey Luna was like such a great step teacher. In his little striped dolphin shorts, quite a sight to be seen. Such fun combos. And in fact, Joey, if I can think of it, I might do one of your old core combos here just for fun. Arms out in front, shoulders down and back, feet flat on the floor. So make sure you start extended. The temptation is to start here. So come up out and extend your spine. Half throw down for 2 and up. I miss step so much. Cass and Pam, do you remember when I used to teach step pregnant? Like so pregnant, I couldn't breathe. Throw down for 2 and up. So squeeze underneath your armpits. Palms together, keep your arms extended, curl. For 2, remember? Yes! And you have to see, Joey Rhodes, you remember staying in your gross, sweaty clothes to teach the next class. Because we taught so long ago together that there weren't even like locker rooms. It was just a studio, and you would just go and teach and be drenched in sweat, and then you'd hang around and teach your next class. And we would teach like 4 in a day. As you curl, maybe you extend your arms up toward the wall, meets the ceiling in front of you. I think I weighed about 18 pounds back then. Again, so curl down. Reach. I can just remember teaching all day, going home, taking a shower, and then just sitting around and eating to fuel up for the next day. Curl and hold this time. Hold, maybe extend your front leg on the same diagonal, now back leg, extend. Put it down, so keep your shoulders out of your ears. How do you do that? By engaging your lats, like you're trying to hold a marble in your armpit. Yes, Pam, remember I used to always say that to you, your other left. You were always on the opposite side. One more time each way. Hold it here. Knuckles together. Shoulders down and back. Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. Tess, you did too. We used to never run and shower right away. So thumbs at your chest. Rotate towards me and center away from me. As you take your rotation, try to keep your thumbs in the middle of your chest so your arms don't get away from you. Maybe you lift your front leg up as you rotate. Center, away. Rotate, away. Double pulse at the top. 1, 2, keep your shoulders away from your ears. It's really easy to let them creep up. And the reason we do that is because we want to release our lats, which are a big part of our core. One more time, and then forward fold. Yes, you did. Oh my gosh, working out pregnant on a step. Good time. Shoulders away from your ears. Knees can be any kind of bent or any kind of straight. Release your low back, chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet. Bring your eyes up first, and then your shoulders and your body at the top. Tuck your hips. You can use your fingertips to help you roll down. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest and rock your knees side to side. Give your low back a massage and a little rotation. I'm going to extend my top leg to get a little extra rotation. My glutes are tight. I walked like 9 miles yesterday. One more each way. And then back to the center. Before we do Joey's swan song of his ab combination, let's take your hands by your hips, press your shoulder blades into the floor, untuck your hips so that your belly button's level to your pelvic bone. 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Legs are your dumbbells. Extend your back leg out to the wall in front of you, increasing your resistance. Then change sides, stopping at 90 degrees here. 2 counts, 1, 2. So your incoming leg will stop at 90 degrees at the hip. The temptation is to bring it too close to your chest. That actually will decrease your resistance. If you stop at 90, that'll be your maximum resistance. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do it again. And then single counts for 3. So 3, 2. Hold and pulse. Do it again. In 3, 2. Hold and pulse. Are your shoulder blades pressing into the floor? And pulse. Again. In 3, 2. Hold and pulse. In 3, 2. We'll go one more time. In 3, 2. Hold right here. Both legs to chair. Then release knees to the chest. All right, Joey, are you ready for your classic abs combination? And for everyone who's taking class, I've done this with all of you. We did sort of a throwback, but let's all do it together today. Feet on the floor, fingertips behind your ears, squeeze underneath your armpits, lift your shoulders slightly off the floor. Now you'll just lift your chest up and lower. You'll keep this move throughout. Extend your back leg up to the ceiling. Lift and lower. Try to keep your elbows out to the side. Keep your lift and bend your back knee so your heel is on top of your front knee. Try not to pull on your head. Now we'll break it in 4. Shoulders up and hold right here. Feet up. Crunch everything and release. Shoulders, feet, crunch, release. Shoulders, feet, crunch. Try not to swing. Control it. Let's go twice more from here. So shoulders, feet, crunch. This time when you crunch everything in, hold right here. Little pulses, pulse, pulse. Try not to pull in your head. 3, 2, release. Yes, Kat, when you shouldn't be. Remember, I could barely step because my heart rate would get too high at the end of my pregnancy because I was like this. And people thought I was having twins. Fingertips behind your ears. Squeeze under your armpits. Lift your shoulders. Let's do it again. So you lift up and lower. The lift can be tiny. Mine is not very big at all. lift, extend your front leg up to the ceiling. Try not to pull on your head. Use your lats. Bend your front knee to sit on your back knee with your heel. Keep your lift. This time, lift and hold. Feet up. Crunch everything in. Release. Shoulders, feet, crunch. Do it again. Shoulders, feet, crunch. Shoulders, feet, crunch. 2 more times. Shoulders, feet, crunch. Last time. Shoulders, feet, hold everything in. Give me pulses here. Try not to pull on your head. 4 to go. 3, 2, and release. Joe, do you remember doing that in like every step class? Hands at the side of your hips. Shoulder blades pressing down. Heels close to your booty. Tuck your hips. Push down through your feet to lift your hips up to a bridge. So you're on a diagonal line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees. You can wiggle your toes. Breathing all the way in and out. Maybe you pull on the sides of your mat. Maybe you lace your fingers underneath your hips and tuck your shoulder blades closer together. Either way, you're breathing all the way in and out. And then if your fingers are laced, unlace them now. Then lower back down to the floor. Front knee comes into your chest. Extend your leg up only until you feel the stretch behind it. Maybe your back leg stays where it is. Maybe it walks out to a bigger point of flexibility. Wherever you are, you'll feel it behind your front knee. Bend your knee to the chest for 2. Drive it up. Again, flex. Bend, drive it up. Let's go once more. Flex and bend for 2. Hold your leg extended up. Take your front arm on the inside of your front leg. Then open your leg towards me, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Both shoulder blades, both hips on the floor. Breathing in and out. Maybe you flex both feet, pushing your heels out to the walls. You don't have to, it's just a little extra. Then maybe bend your front knee to the center, front arm towards me, back arm across your knee, and take your knee away from your screen for a full spine rotation. I think we might finally have some cool down music. Maybe not. Yes, we do. Breathing while you're here. And then come back to the center. Change sides. Front knee into your chest, back foot on the floor, and extend your leg up. Only far enough to get the stretch. Oops, the dog just hit the tripod. Maybe your front leg stays where it is. Maybe it walks out to a point of flexibility. Flex your foot, bend the knee to the chest, drive the heel up, and extend, flex and bend. Make sure you breathe through this. Press up once more, flex and bend. This time you'll hold your leg up far enough to feel the stretch. Keep your shoulder blades on the floor. Just want to breathe through this and open the back of your leg. Back arm on the inside of your back leg. Push the leg to the side, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside while keeping your front hip on the floor. And also breathe. Flex your feet if you feel like it. And bend your back knee to the center. Back arm goes out to the side. Front arm across the bent knee. The knee comes over towards your screen. Breathing all the way through the rotation. Reaching out with your back fingertips. And then back to the center. When you're back in the center, you'll cross one leg over the other, doesn't matter which one. Grab your knees or walk further down and pull your knees into your chest. You'll feel the stretch behind the leg that's on top. And release, change sides. With the other leg on top, either grab your knees or walk further down. Maybe you are so flexible you can grab your ankles. Pull your knees into your chest. You'll feel the stretch on the other side. Right down into your glutes. And then release, both feet on the floor. Final stretch. Flip over onto your stomach. Joey, Right? But Joey, do you remember that the little crunch combination you used to do? Arms and legs all the way out. Bring your front arm around, grab where your shoelaces would be. You can bend your back elbow and make a fist to rest your head on. Pulling your heel towards your hip. Hip presses to the floor. Breathing all the way through the stretch. And release, change sides. Back arm reaches around. Grab where your shoelaces would be. Maybe bend your front elbow, make a fist. Pulling your heel to your hip and hip to the floor. When you're ready, bring your front arm around. Try to get both feet in your hands. If you're not quite here, grab your heels or your pants. Throw a towel around your feet and grab that. Pull. And once you're here and your feet are in your hands, you can push your feet into your hands and then lift your knees. Getting an extra stretch on your quads. Then maybe lifting your shoulders, opening your chest. If you're all the way up, release without letting everything fly. Hands at the side of your chest. Press your chest up. Hips to your heels. Oh, I went long. Hips to your heels, child's pose. And round up to a tabletop. That's hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Round your back, chin to your chest. Tuck your toes. Push down to your hands and feet to lift your tailbone up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Hang in a fold. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll your back, letting your head be the very last thing to come up. That was a very long barefoot cardio class. So 5 minutes, I'm gonna come back with a pair of dumbbells. We'll do some upper body stuff, a little extra stretch, maybe add a little core in with that. So I'll either see in 5 minutes. I understand if you're spent and who would want to come back, but if you want to, I'll be here. Otherwise, I'll see you sometime this week. I have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 o'clock this week, doing this class again. I forget which, I think Friday I'm doing it again. Otherwise, I've got bar-ish boot camp and full body weighted workout. Joey, Cass, Pam, Jane, Steve, who am I leaving out? Everybody who's here, Tracy, so good to Ari, so good to see all of you guys. I'll see you in 5 or I'll see you this week. Bye.